There we go. Okay. So what we see on screen now is what I believe everybody gets when they watch, I believe either like 5 or so hours of anybody playing Save the World. You get this, you get these two, and I believe the yeah, we watch Fortnite on Twitch. You get this also. So you claim all that, and I think there was supposed to. I don't know if there she is. Okay, so we get the legendary Assault Headhunter. I believe she's like one of the most important characters for Save the World. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi, guys. How you doing? This will be going up on my main channel, or maybe a short or something like that. But we're gonna be doing Save the World. Never played this. This is gonna be very interesting. So let's dive in and check it out. Oh snap! Okay, so we already completed a quest.
Okay, good reporting. Just one small note. Let's maybe try not to cry in the war room. Even if the storm is closing in and our power reserve indicators are flashing red, which is not energy efficient at all. But none of that matters because we've got Vindertech on our side. Our sensors are picking up an active Vindertech research facility in this zone.
Okay, so we got this.
Commander.
So we got backpacks, a llama, and I guess for making our account more secure. So I guess this is like the 2 authentication. Okay, this is cool. Oh snap! What the heck? I guess this is what I don't know if anybody else gets this when you log in, but this is some free rewards from Epic. Thank you, Epic. Weapon supercharger, some gold. Survivor supercharger, trap supercharger, hero recruitment voucher. So I guess this is where we can like get heroes from boxes. Supercharger, voucher, and then Save the World loading screen. Okay, I'm gonna equip that. Thank you very much. There it is. Huh. This is just very interesting. Just the whole. This is more like an MMO game, if anything. It's not like a whole story-driven game, kind of like with the main way of Fortnite doing it. But it's like the whole side area. It's like, oh, okay, so the island is in danger from the horde of zombies. You need to defeat all of them, save as many zombies. That's kind of what I'm getting from it, which it's interesting. I will say that it's very cool.
We're gonna need a bigger base.
Oh, thank you. It was great having you, ACR Bart. I totally understand. I hope you have a wonderful day, man. Yeah, thank you for being here, man. It was an honor. Thank you, Dinosaur Man. Why do you look like somebody from The Walking Dead? I can never remember. Negan. You look like Negan from The Walking Dead. I don't know why, though. Holy cow. Hey. Hi. Lynn Pixie. Welcome, guys. Hi. My name is Speedy. I'm a small content creator. I'm trying my best to do as much as I can. Welcome to the stream, guys. Holy cow. How was your stream? Right now we're doing a little bit of Save the World. I believe today is the very last day for drops. Snoopy. Snoopy Soup. Holy cow. Thanks for the follow. Wow. Thank you. You guys are... That's incredible. I am Speed. Yes. Hi. Welcome, guys. How was your stream? I hope you had a very good stream. We were doing a little bit of Save the World. We might actually not... Well, we're doing a little bit of Save the World, but we're also going to might do a little bit of Battle Royale with this. Just to see a little bit, I guess, how different Save the World is from like regular battle royale, and the way that they do different aspects of the game, with the different play styles, the different play mechanics, and all that. And maybe we'll get a few victory royales in there as well. But yeah, it's kind of a new skin. Yeah, they released Danny Phantom like a bit ago. I'm they in the item shop right now. They do have Ed from Ed and Nettie.
The launch site and added it to your map.
Oh, you guys played Dark Souls. Oh, that's awesome. Which game of Dark Souls, or I guess which was it the OG one? Was it I don't know if there was a remastered. Was it Dark Souls 2? Was it so I know there's a whole bunch of different versions of Dark Souls. I've always found that game very interesting also, because I know it's like the very first not role-playing game in a way. That's of course going to be D&D, but it's more like the, hey, you're oh, we already did that. Now where the heck is this van at? But oh, you played the first one, the remastered one. Oh, that's awesome. I've seen some gameplay for that. I've always wanted to try and play it. The way that they always did the story in that game was very good and very interesting. Fairly Odd Parents. There's a theory with Danny Phantom and Fairly Odd Parents, because like it looks like the same, must be the same person drawing them. I believe it could be the same, the creator of yeah, because it was this, he did the same. There we go. He did both animations for Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom. But the theory with that is, at the very end of Fairly Odd Parents, Timmy, of course, was going to lose his godparents. So the way he kind of, like, he kind of distorted his own reality in a way. That's basically just, he wished that he could have powers, or like everybody was different. So he became, like, the theory is Danny Phantom is like an older version of Timmy Turner. Sam is Tootie. The bully, I believe, is Chester. The hot girl that he goes after is Trixie. And then it's like a whole different aspect of Fairly Odd Parents, but with like a whole new, freshen up color and all that. Of course, I think the theory might be true. I'm not sure if it is or not. The creator, I believe, has said something about it, but I can't remember exactly what he said about the theory. Yeah, it is very interesting, because it's like, oh, this world is all connected between the different aspects of space and time, because of course we did have the Timmy Jimmy Power Hour, which made Timmy go into Jimmy's universe, which was, to be honest, one of the coolest crossovers, I believe, still to this date. You can say any other crossover. Of course, Marvel did Avengers Endgame. That was amazing. But it still doesn't top the original, like, Timmy Jimmy and all that. Because you got to see Timmy in his whole, like, 3D. You see Jimmy Neutron in Timmy Turner's two-dimensional style. Yeah, it's kind of the same universe in an aspect. Of course, they're on different planes of existence, but it, like, all takes place in the same, the world, I believe that's given. Multiple other different theories with certain cartoons, like Ed and Nettie. That one I really love. With that theory is like, oh, they're all in purgatory, and they all died during different times period of the world. Like, I believe one of the Eds was killed. That there's so many different theories for different cartoons, and it's amazing. A theory series? Oh yeah, definitely. I was thinking about doing that, because They have a whole, there's like a whole bunch of different theories with certain TV shows and characters. Um, I will admit, one theory that I always find the most interesting is with SpongeBob SquarePants, which I believe is completely true. There's a lot of theories about that. One of the main theories is that
We're not out of the woods yet.
Bikini Bottom is actually Bikini Atoll, which is where they did all the experiments.
I think I know a way to expand the storm shield.
Yes, thank you.
It's a little dangerous, but we can handle it. So that complication I mentioned. As it turns out,
The Pixar theory? Yes, I have. I love, I've been watching it from, I believe, the Game Theorist. Not the Game Theorist, but the Film Theory and all that. It's like all of them are in one world completely. And I always find that very interesting. It's like, oh,
So let's get started.
Brave...
Any intel this time. The attack could come from any direction.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, I heard that theory. It was like, Brave was like, the one that started it because, Boo from Monsters Inc. became the old hag. She learned how to either time travel or, like, travel through to other worlds because of her time in the monster world. And she was trying to find her way back to Sully. Because she wanted her friend back, basically. And the only way that she knew how to was the... It explains why there's a squirrel in it. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, even with Bikini Atoll, it's like, oh, it was like an actual area where we did bomb experiments, like radiation experiments for the new nuclear bombs during World War II, and it was always like, okay, this is what they're gonna do because of all the radiation. All the characters can talk and all that. Money obsessed crab, yeah, that's true. Well, that was another thing. Also, another theory for SpongeBob was that they're all the 7 deadly sins, every character. Of course, Mr. Krabs would be greed. Plankton, I believe, is envy. They said, I believe, Patrick was sloth, but I believe he's, like, more gluttony, if anything. Which was interesting, because they also said Gary was gluttony. But I don't know if that... Pride? I'm not sure who that would be. I don't know if... I think Sandy might be Pride because she's always trying to show off her inventions. Oh, the Adventure Time one? Refresh my memory about that one, because there's a lot of them about that. Because we know that Jake is an alien, but they figured that out like during the Gum War or whatever, when his dad, and I'm putting in quotation marks, came back and tried to like siphon all his energy. I know there was one theory about Fern being actually Finn because he was trapped in the Finn sword or something like that. Never watched Adventure Time? Oh, you need to. It is a great, amazing cartoon. It's like it is just chef's kiss, a work of art. They even made a spin-off with Fiona and Cake, which was supposed to be it's like a one-off in the show, but it's like Ice King's fantasy world, not fantasy world, but like his own fan art or fan thing of the adventures of Finn and Jake, but they're like people. What other theories do you guys know? I love talking about them because it's always interesting, and it's always great to hear people with the same kind of interest and stuff. And it's always rare to try and find them, because it's like, oh, I'm into this niche thing. Oh, you're into this niche thing? I'm also into this niche thing. Yeah. What other theories do you guys like? Winnie the Pooh? I don't know. I think it's the same thing with SpongeBob with like they're the 7 deadly sins. Pooh would be gluttony. Eeyore is, I think, like depression and stuff, or it's like different mental healths. That's another theory that I heard. Tigger is the personification of ADHD. Eeyore's depression, of course. I believe Roo is like innocence in like children and stuff. The owl is just like wise and all that. But I could be wrong, and I think it's like the way Christopher Robin describes it is like he's trying to get out of his own reality. You've heard the mental health one? No. Oh, they're not. They are not mental disorders. Okay. Well, what are they then? Because I that's kind of the only thing I've heard about it for Winnie the Pooh. It's like, oh, they're all certain aspects of in the mind and all that. Oh, they are? Okay, cool. You've heard it? Yeah. Okay, cool. So they are kind of, so they are like the mental health, like ADHD, depression, and all this other stuff. Okay, that's interesting. That's really cool. Scooby-Doo is that they're all runaway teens during, I believe, I don't know which war it is. It might be the Vietnam War, but they're like all running away because it's always like, hey, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Because it's like during that time of the Vietnam War, they were all drafted. They're going all the way around the country in a van. But yeah, what are other theories for you guys want to talk about, or you guys want to know more about? Powerpuff and Samurai theory? I don't know if I've heard that one. What was the Samurai Jack theory? I can never remember that one. Because we know he was like transported into the future, or at least his future. Oh yeah, the theory. Sorry. I get distracted very easily. One very interesting theory for the Fairlad parents, besides, of course, Danny Phantom, is that Cosmo and Wanda, of course, as we know, are Timmy's fairy godparents. But they are actually types of drugs that Timmy is taking. One's for, like, rational thinking stuff because he's so depressed because of his parents neglecting him, always leaving him behind. And the only reason we see it is we always see them when the parents aren't there, or when he's just Timmy by himself. He's like his own. So I always thought that was interesting because it's like, oh, Timmy's the only one that can see them because it's a side effect of his medication, or because they are the medication. I don't remember. Yeah, it's always interesting theory.
That seems good.
Oh snap, holy cow, wow, that's a lot of XP. So we get 25, 50,000, 100,000. Wow, that's a lot of XP. Okay, cool. So now let's save the world. Blitz for a bit. I see how many either wins or so, or whatever I can get with it. Alright. Let's do it. Again with this gun. It's interesting. Alright. Really? gosh, this is... Nice, I got double shotguns now. No, actually, give me that. Yes, because that has more bullets than the other. Alright, cool. Ah! Alright, cool. Where is the rest of the people? Ah! Hello. There we go, thank you. And, okay, you really didn't have that much. Actually, I want you, thank you. It did have something I wanted. It gave me an AR. Alright, cool. And give me this. Actually, let me go in there. There we go. I'll take that. There we go. There we go, go in there. Of course, that other guy's probably gonna follow me. That's gonna be great. There they are. Nice. Give me you. There we go. Wow, I've got pretty good setup right now, actually. Actually, give me a slice. Give me a slice, give me a slice, give me a slice. I think I can only take 3. Yeah. Okay, cool. Ah! There we go. We got a victory. Let's go. Alright, awesome. Thanks for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed this, please definitely hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing more games like this. If you guys wanted to check out what I did for the Save the World, definitely check out that stream at twitch.com/SpeakyDragon. Give me a follow. Have a great one, guys.